Welcome to quarter-finals night of the Unibet British Open here in Cheltenham. Well, please welcome on table 2, appearing in his third ranking event quarter-final, it's Oliver Lines. And joining him on table 2, please welcome the World Championship runner-up, it's Jack Jones. There's a place up ahead and I'm going just as fast as my feet can fly. Come away if you're going. Leave the sinking ship behind. Come on to rise and win. On table 1, please welcome the reigning Players' Champion and world number 3, Mark Allen. And he'll be facing a player aiming for his third title already this season. It's the world number 1, Judd Trump.
This is a quarter-final that's got the feel of a final. According to the seedings, it should be a semi-final. Regardless of when these two play, it's always going to be a cracking affair and very difficult to predict a winner.
Thank you. The first frame, Mark Allen to break.
Tatiana Wollaston is the referee, and Ken Doherty, this is a real treat.
Yes, indeed it is, Phil. Cracking atmosphere and a wonderful setting. This quarter-final. Judd Trump, the man in form, no doubt. The man to beat. Well, Mark Allen, I'd certainly love to put a spanner in the works tonight. He's in good form. That wonderful, magnificent 147 on his way to this quarter-final. That'll spur him on, I'm sure, but he'll be up for this. He loves the big matches, loves playing the best players on the greatest stage.
Allen will not be intimidated. He will fancy his chances. He leads 14-11 in career meetings. And he's won their last 2 encounters, both of which came in ITV finals. (10-9), climax of the World Grand Prix in 2023. 10-3 in the final of the Champion of Champions last year.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. You know, even though, as I said, Judd Trump has been playing so well this season. Mark Allen, he's certainly one of those players that he doesn't care who he plays. If he plays his best game, he knows he can beat anybody. Can he find it tonight? Been treated as some great matches between the two. I'm sure this will be another cracker.
My personal favourite between these two was the final of the UK Championship in 2011. Trump led 8-3. In the end, he had to make a magnificent 91 to win 10-8. That was a classic final. And I think this might be a classic encounter as well. But the first mistake is committed by the Northern Ireland number 1.
1.
Good opening red. Found the gap around the back of those reds. Back up for the ball colour. The fact that he's left-handed makes this shot a little bit easier. Trying to get down on this red, just below the pink. Got a little bit too much spin on it.
3.
He's on the red left of the pink as well. Yeah. Wasn't ideally on that red. You had to play maybe through the gap for the pink into the maybe the opposite middle, but it's the end of break.
Judd Trump, 4.
We saw the draw earlier. It's going to be another very difficult assignment for whoever negotiates this one. And we can confirm that Selby against Allen or Selby against Trump will be our Saturday evening semi-final.
Got to be careful here. He's trying to get the cue ball back to balk. He's got to avoid this red and black here. Playing it with a lot of right-hand side. Well, he's gone the other way. He was afraid of hitting the red and black, so decided to go the other way and just play a containing safety shot. Certainly one part of Judd Trump's game that's improved, well, exponentially over the last few years is his safety. Such a wonderful all-round. It's that part of his game that was lacking against it. The likes of the Selbys and the Higginses and Neil Robertsons. But over the last few years, wow, he's become a master in that department as well. He's going to have to be tonight because Mark Allen is very adept in the tactical play. Doesn't give much away.
And Allen knows from that World Grand Prix final at the start of last year, if he can keep things tight, if he can restrict Trump's flow, that's very much to his advantage. Another interesting subtext on their head-to-heads. I mentioned that Allen leads 14-11. In total frames, he's got a handy lead, 114 to 103. He's been a little lucky there, I think.
Well, you see, he's got the cover on that red, but he has left one to the right corner, and there is the gap. Try and miss the reds around the black spot and back out maybe for pink or blue. And I think that will be his game plan tonight. Keep it tight, try and keep Judd Trump on that back cushion, force him into taking risky shots and try and pick up the pieces and score when he gets a chance. This is a chance. Yeah, good pot.
One.
Now has the pace of the cue ball. Could be okay. Pink goes into this corner pocket. He's having a good look, but I'm sure it does. Yeah, no problem. Plenty of room. Good pot, this. Good solid right into the middle of the pocket, and it's one of those, you hear the ball hit the back of the leather. It's a wonderful feeling.
Seven.
And although in the last few years particularly, Alan's earned a reputation, quite rightly, as being a very hard match player,
8.
he can also score with the very best. In fact, over the years, in matches between these two, 21 centuries have been made by Trump, 21 by Alan. He's not been outclassed in that department at all.
Yeah, the big part of his game is cue ball control.
14.
You see it. He's got a very short backswing. But he's got wonderful touch and control of that cue ball. And particularly in areas like this where, okay, he's got to concentrate on pink at the moment. It's where you need a good cue ball. You need a good rain, tight rain on the cue ball. He's excellent at that. That was a nice, clever little shot. Black obviously pots, but he played that with pace just to try and free up the black spot. Didn't look much, but very, very effective.
He's left a ticklish one here, though.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. His first attempt was to free up the black spot. A red stayed on it. That was his second attempt. He has freed up the black spot, but left with a tricky red along the top cushion, or this, well, dangerous plant. A lot of distance between the two reds, and bridging over the cue ball, over the red for the cue ball, makes it a little bit more trickier. Definitely missable, this. Oh, he's played it very well.
23.
What a shot. What a shot.
The plant double was the linchpin shot in his 147. That one never touched the sides. Anyone who's played this game knows that hitting one ball into another is difficult enough. When three balls are involved
31.
in the shot, then you need huge expertise.
Yeah, of course. He has the advantage now of having that black 3 into
38.
both pockets. Just
39.
makes life so much easier for him.
On
46.
table 2, what a starter report for Oliver Lyons. A century to take a 1-0 lead over Jack Jones.
Mark Allen,
Oh,
46.
I didn't expect him to miss that. Only a shot he's pretty good at, but missed it, and he's left possibility here for Judd Trump along this top cushion. Certainly not easy. Ah, lovely shot. Lovely shot. Chance of a counter-attack.
Trump has not been
8.
content with conditions this week, but the table was recovered last night. I think he'll appreciate the way it's playing right now.
9.
Yeah, good point, Phil. I think all 4 players will tonight. Both tables recovered. Conditions more conducive to higher scoring, better snooker.
16. 17.
Those 2 reds just right at the pink. I'm sure both of them pot into the left corner pocket. Doesn't look like he has the angle. No, he doesn't. He wanted the angle just to drop on those 2 reds, so he has to go up for the red and balk, and he's underhit that. That's a mistake.
23.
There's the 2 reds. He wanted to play on them, but the angle wasn't nice on the pink. And he's a good pot here and a good cue ball.
24.
That'll do.
In pretty much every break he makes of substance, Trump has to play 1 or 2 superb recovery shots. It's hardwired. Doesn't mind it at all.
Needs to slow down, needs to slow down. And it has. What a shot.
27.
Using all his powers of cue power there to get on that red, and he's done so wonderfully well.
$28.
Didn't get the desired top spin. Would have loved to have been a little bit closer
30.
to this red.
$31.
The cue ball got away from Trump ever so slightly there.
Yeah, he played the percentage shot there. And I don't blame him. Making sure of the black. But no, full well he was going to leave this mid-range pot. This, well, it's almost frame ball. If it goes in, he gets on a colour. Big shot. Oh, well played.
39.
So many frames are won when a player knocks in a really good last red. Is that the clincher here? Well, the man who can
46.
weave the cue ball around the table got nothing out of that white ball. Nothing.
Yeah, that was a very strange one once again. Needs a good pot to keep it going.
Judd Trump, 46.
Oh, Mark Allen would be so relieved to be coming back from the table. Once he saw that last red go in, he thought that was the end of the frame, but he'd be absolutely delighted to get another chance. And he's got a good chance here. Knock the yellow back down the table. Try and get that cue ball right behind the brown. Well, maybe he's just keeping the yellow safe. Doesn't like that shot. It's pretty good. I just thought he could have really put Judd Trump in a lot of trouble there. This looks a good line. Looks a very good line. Excellent shot. Yeah, I think that make up Mark Allen. He certainly missed a trick on that previous shot. He's got himself in trouble. That's a great response. And he's got a bit of luck. He's got a snooker as well.
It's only the first frame of a possible 9, but already it has a feeling of some importance.
Maybe trying to play a little cannon on the blue here when potting this yellow. Oh, he did. It's the only way he could hold the cue ball. Almost dropped.
In an exhibition, he might have cheekily come off the top cushion there and tried to nudge the yellow in, but this is big time tournament play against a big rival.
Trump will have a look. Maybe there is a possibility playing this yellow off the black and potting it into the left corner pocket. Very low percentage shot, but you'd be playing with an element of safety. Yellow will go close if he hits it and gets the right connection on the black. I didn't get the connection on the black, but cue ball always going back towards the balk area. That's 2 out of 2 flies he's got tonight.
Alan, over the last couple of years, has developed unlimited patience, and he's prepared to utilise that this evening. Not his best, that. He could have placed Trump in a pile of trouble. You get the sense, Ken, that this is going to be a battle of potting, yes, a battle of scoring, but also a battle of wills.
Yeah. And I know we're in a best-of-9 quarter-final now, but it's a very significant frame. Both players have had chances. They both feel that they should have won it a lot earlier. So whoever steals it, certainly could lay the foundations for the rest of the match. Looked like it rolled off. He said sorry. Got away with it. Cue ball may have drifted, which can happen because you're playing, of course, against the nap of the cloth.
I know we're only coming up to the tail end of the first frame, but the average shot time of Mark Allen, 32 seconds, I think is illustrative of his game plan. To be hard at all times, give nothing away, try and break Trump's rhythm. You can't deny Allen's determination. He finished off his last 16 match against Chris Wakelin. I was going to say last night, but actually it was early morning, 1:33 a.m. And he's back for more.
Oh, this line looks very, very good indeed. Has it got the pace? Almost. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too many of these frames tonight, but that's why it makes this so much more important. It's almost like both players don't want to give an inch. Testing each other to see who can crack first. Real sort of game of chess between both.
After his triumph in the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters, Judd Trump is the runaway world number 1. Mark Allen world number 3. But if he captures the title here, he'd replace Kyron Wilson as the world number 2. That's the standard you're looking at. 2 players at or very near the pinnacle.
This is a half chance here. Pots this, definitely on the green. Wow, can't believe he hasn't gone for that. That was a chance. Very surprising he turned that down. He's such a good long putter. And if anything, if Judd Trump sees Mark Allen refusing shots like that, well, it's only going to give him a bit of confidence. He hasn't played that too well. He hasn't played that well at all. Trying to get that cue ball behind the black. But more importantly, he's left this pot for Mark Allen. Well, he put his hand up, but it was always the possibility that if he did miss it, he could have snookered Judd Trump, but he hasn't. I think the score is quite important here as well. I think Mark Allen was the 4 points ahead. He'd only need up to and including the blue. The fact that he's 4 points behind, he also needs the pink, which is probably making him sort of refuse that yellow there.
15 minutes since a ball was potted. And that's nothing in the last 16 of the English Open last week, when Mark Allen beat John Higgins 4-3 in the decider. There was a safety exchange that lasted in excess of 30 minutes, and the balls were relatively open. It wasn't a stalemate situation. The balls were all over the place, and yet they kept each other out for half an hour.
Well, will the stalemate be broken here? No way Judd Trump will be refusing this yellow. It's no good. Surprising in the manner in which he played it. It was a long way away. He did go for the pot.
More applause from table 2, where Oliver Lyons, this time thanks to a break of 55, has doubled his lead over Jack Jones. 2-0 to the Yorkshireman.
Mistake from Mark Allen. But can Judd Trump take advantage here? Yeah. Sometimes this can happen when there's been such a long bout of safety. Players have lost their momentum. Wonderful shot. Greatly appreciated by the crowd. Great control. Let's go his opponent in a bit of bother here. It's a tricky one. If he tries to nestle onto the yellow, he may push it on, playing it dead weight. But if he goes by it, he may leave it on as well.
Foul. No miss.
No, that's gone back. Too difficult to take that yellow on. And that's significant, that 4 points, because now, as I said, Mark Allen, he doesn't need the pink now.
Mark, thank you.
So yellow, green, brown and blue would suffice if he got a chance.
There is no room for complaint there.
Play a little snooker. Cue ball behind the blue. Oh, has he hit it? Has he hit it? No. Mistake. Could have put Trump in a lot of trouble there.
What a marathon frame to get the evening underway. Fast approaching 40 minutes for the opener. And the scoreboard, symptomatic of the frame itself, really is 50-50. And talking of 50, we're fast approaching 50 shots in this safety exchange.
Judd Trump coming down to have a look at this green, which tell us that he's contemplating taking the yellow on. But is the green available? Well, there you see, that's how tight these middle pockets are. That you'd almost have to be right behind the green to be able to pot that. And that's why he's refused it. Tries to hide the cue ball behind the black, and that's no good. And the yellow is potable. I thought we were going to get a pot there. Oh, this looks good. If it beats the blue, almost.
That was the 50th shot of the exchange. Reminiscent this of the lengthiest ever frame in professional snooker. Almost 124 minutes. Fergal O'Brien against Dave Gilbert. Final qualifying round of the 2017 World Championship. The reason I'm saying that is because in that frame, much like this, the safety exchange on the yellow was seemingly never-ending.
Not the best connection on the yellow there from Trump. But the black is covered. Potting angle for the yellow as we look at this wonderful arena. Great crowd in, great atmosphere. Real strategic battle going on here. Battle of will. Battle of resolve. Concentration. Even stamina. Chance for Mark Allen now. He's forced a possibility. Will he take it on?
It's been a while for Mark Allen knocking in a ball. Ken, he's parking the bus.
Yeah, I don't get that. He's such a normal, good long putter, but he doesn't want to take a chance. If the shoe was on the other foot, I've no doubt Trump would have taken it on. No doubt at all. He's been very patient. That's his strategy. It remains to be seen whether it's going to pay dividends. An easier pot this time. However, totally uncertain of where the cue ball is going to finish. Could be run into black, pink. Got to take a chance at some stage. What a relief. And the crowd are pleased with that one. They saw a pot.
Mark Allen, 2.
Those 2 points does make a little bit of a difference. And this is not hard enough. This green is going to be available. And the difference of those 2 points, as I said earlier, you won't need the pink. Green, brown and blue will be enough. So maybe his patience has paid off. Eventually he's forced a mistake.
Seven.
Now, just drop the blue in.
$12.
14 points ahead, only 13 remaining.
Mark Allen, 12. Under free.
Judd Trump concedes. The frame lasted close to 49 minutes, but the Mark Allen game plan worked. On table 2, you can see all of the action on ITVX. Jack Jones not happy with the start he's made. Oliver Lyons ecstatic with his start. Century in the first frame, half century in the second. 2-0 ahead. Oliver Lyons trying to enter uncharted territory. Trying to set up a ranking event semi-final against John Higgins. The winner of that match will play tomorrow afternoon against the 4-time world champion. I think, Ken, for Judd Trump this evening, it's quite apparent already. He needs to have patience coming out of his ears.
Yeah, but he doesn't want too many of those frames. He's got to just play his own game and attack.
The second frame, Judd Trump to break.
Just got to score. He had his chance in that frame a couple of times. Just didn't score enough. But he certainly wouldn't have enjoyed that, well, elongated frame. Gonna need a little bit of power here. He's gonna try and get that cue ball back out for blue if he can, or black. There's the cue power. And have a look at this for a shot. That's one thing he's certainly blessed with. Lots of cue power and need it. Have a look at the zip on the cue ball here.
One.
Almost like a dragster effect. Perfect on the black as well. Great shot.
Eight. Nine.
Oh, that's another wonderful shot. Loads
16.
of top spin. Holding for this red into the corner.
17.
To Trump would like to put down a little marker here, particularly after what happened in the last frame.
24. 25.
I'd say to Mark Allen, okay, you're going to play the patient game. I'm going to open these reds up and attack. And that's perfect.
And the psychology of this match could be ideal for that 1000th century, because he's not thinking about that right now. He's thinking about how to possibly beat Mark Allen, how to impose his authority. That's what he's aiming to do at this visit. It's nothing to do with stats.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not worried about the 1000th century. That will come when it comes. This, at the moment, he's more disappointed with that positional shot. It's just gone a little bit awkward. Just get his cue by that red. He's okay.
And while Trump isn't thinking about the 1000th century, I think I am. Of course, last week, Mark Allen was the opponent when
47.
John Higgins got to that milestone. He was very sporting, as I'm sure he would be this evening.
48.
And there's no reason now why he can't make it 3 figures and then 4 figures.
Ping ball. $54.
Yeah, you can see
55.
his pace picked up as well. Once the frame is out of the way, then he can relax and then think about that magic number. Good response though.
62. 63.
So this black and one more red required. There you see it, 70 heads, still 75 remaining. This red should secure the frame. And it goes.
71.
And now he can start thinking about that magic 1,000 centuries. Isn't it amazing, Phil? The contrast of frames as well.
78.
48-minute frame. This frame only just over 6 minutes. But
79.
highly significant too.
If you did a poll, which frame did you enjoy the most? I think it would be 99.9% in favour of one of them. This one.
$86. 87.
Oh, needs to go or slow up, one or the other. Oh no.
94.
Can he conjure up a double, or is he going to try and cut this red in?
Don't worry, he's got this, Ken. Cheer for history. The smile of 1,000 air.
Fantastic moment. Yeah, well done, Mark Allen. What a wonderful moment for Judd Trump in his career. A wonderful milestone. Richly deserved.
Third to 1,000 centuries. The first two were members of the class of 1992.
Judd Trump.
Judd Trump turned pro 13 years later, and yet he's at the landmark. What a way to draw level.
Frame 3.
Welcome back
Mark
to
Allen to break.
Cheltenham, where the history is out of the way. The match most certainly is not. Congratulations to Judd Trump on making his 1,000th century in professional competition. What an achievement. By the way, that was his 20th century this season. There's Mark Allen doing what he did against John Higgins last week, being a total sport.
1.
Well, I was about to say the pursuit for 1001 starts here, but the cue ball has just drifted on, irritatingly, a couple of inches too far. Yes, Ken, just one final word on that century. 20 centuries this season, and the calendar has not turned to October yet.
Yeah. Great return on a man who's at the top of his game already this season, setting the benchmark.
Inevitably overshadowed, but no less important. On table 2, Jack Jones has got his first frame on the board. Oliver Lyons leads 2-1. There have been so many instances in professional snooker where someone makes a 147 or does something unprecedented and it affects their concentration for the next frame or two. Can't see that with Trump, though.
No, there wasn't an over-elaborate celebration, was there? He was more concerned about winning the frame. That was the importance. And that sort of gives you a sort of insight into his psyche. He's here to win this match. Don't worry about the amount of centuries he's going to make her. They'll come in time. Knows tonight is going to be a tough encounter, a real test.
Foul. No miss.
And doesn't want to leave a free ball here, and it is going to be a free ball. So a free shot for Mark Allen. Brown into the middle.
Of course, against Aaron Hill, Mark Allen was the victim of a controversial free ball call. But this one is a no-brainer, a certainty.
Yeah, It looks like he's going to play for that red just beneath the pink spot. And if you get on this nicely, thought he might have tried to get on it with a nice angle to dislodge some reds, but if he's straight on it, he's okay because he can't play for black here.
Four.
Well, a little bit short of pace, playing the black into a blind pocket. Then like a little shot into the two reds just above the black.
$11. 12.
If you got to nominate someone to play a delicate positional shot around the black spot, Mark Allen would be very near the top of the list.
Yeah, he's brilliant at playing those deft
90.
little shots, little cannons, stones. Judges them
20.
so well. Just to take the pink here, wrong angle on the blue. Oh, too hard. He's okay. He's playing for the red just above the black, but he's still okay. He's got the red up into the green
26.
pocket. Can still play the red into the right corner as well and play for pink or blue.
$27.
Played that one.
33.
In the middle of the cue ball as opposed to a lot of topspin. Didn't get the reaction he wanted. Oh, it was a tough cutback. Asking a lot there.
33.
And Trump will be overjoyed to be back at the table, only 36 behind.
One.
I settled for that.
Seven. Eight.
This could be a key shot. He's having a look at two reds. Possible plant into the right corner. But if he doesn't think that's a viable option, then maybe into the pack of two cushions. Lots of top spin. Needs a bit of luck. I think he's okay. I think the bottom red may pot.
13.
Pretty tight, but I think he's okay.
$14. $20. 21.
Didn't want to be queuing directly over the
27.
black, so the little nudge off it, gratefully accepted.
$28.
Desperately needs an angle on this black to punch out for the two reds, possibly into that right centre. He's just got enough angle. Yeah, he's played it really well. Good shot.
35.
After that extremely staccato opening frame, the match is coming to life. Trump's coming to life.
36. $42. $43.
Another beautiful shot, bringing two reds into play. Perfect on the blue. There's such wonderful array of shots, Judd Trump.
48.
Great shot maker.
$49.
Quick glance at the score.
56.
We'll tell him that, well, he needs these two reds.
$57.
This is the key shot. Wanted to be a little bit straighter on the blue. Although he maybe have to come off the top cushion and just get in behind this red. Doesn't want to go too far. It's
62.
gone slightly wrong. It's a bit straighter on this red. It was, well, unmissable. The fact that it's more or less for the frame as well. Well, it is missable. He's giving it every bit of concentration.
Trump is susceptible to missing this kind of shot. I've seen him fail on it quite a few times. Not one of his favourites. He always does that. Time and again, he overcuts that ball.
may have an edge of the red, but it's so close to this side cushion. He's got to be careful of the double kiss here. Yeah.
Trump would love the security of one or two colours being really safe, but it doesn't exist.
Well, here's a shot. Plenty of value of taking the red on, but the way he's shaping up, it doesn't look like he's going to. Is he playing the double across into the green pocket? He is.
One.
Always the possibility of that going in. Playing it with an element of safety. If it goes in, there's rich reward available to him. What a chance to steal the frame.
And Trump now will be fearing the worst because no one's ever doubted Mark Allen's bottle.
6. Eight. $11.
He needs the 4 remaining colours, but they're all very much available.
15.
Well, bit of adrenaline there. Overshot that cue ball by a few inches, so it means he either goes in and out of bulk or plays mid-distance, just drops the blue in, plays the pink from mid-distance. I don't expect him to
20.
miss the pink, but this should have been easier. Well played. Good shot. What a steal.
$33 in the frame.
Mark Allen, reliable, composed, and back in front at 2-1. Before a ball was
Judd
potted
Trump
this
to play.
evening, Judd Trump was the favourite with the bookmakers to claim the £100,000 first prize at the Unibet British Open. Well, he's encountered stern resistance so far from Mark Allen. Yes, Trump's arrived at a statistical milestone, but he's 2-1 behind. Allen, feisty, inventive, stoic. And he's got that look about him this evening. I'm going to win. That kind of look. I've seen it before with him, and invariably he does.
Oh. Long range attempt, miss, but very, very fortunate to get the cue ball back there. And he's got his opponent in trouble as well.
Yeah, lots of moving parts on that shot. It's all worked out in the end.
Yeah, he's just having a look there. If he did come into the bottom of the pack, what would he be leaving? Red into the left middle, red possibly into the right middle. Now he's looking at a different shot here. If he just lays on this red close to this left-hand side cushion, shot time coming up over a minute. Don't mind that because he's in a bit of trouble here. He's going to try and lay into the red. No, he's trying to cut up around the back of it. It's gone wrong. Has he left it?
One of those situations, Ken, where Alan has a worried look. The reason being he knows one good shot from Trump and he's bang in prime position.
Yeah, but it's not straightforward. The red into the right centre. Not favourable. So this red up into the green pocket.
One.
Yeah, just clipped the blue. Didn't want that kiss on the blue. And that green, see the fact that the cue ball is beneath the balk line just means that you can't take this green on into the yellow pocket.
Judd Trump. One.
Well, he jumped up straight away. He's trying to nestle the cue ball in behind the green, but the part of the slate there, it runs right along that line. And that's exactly what's happened there. The cue ball is ran along the groove of the slate. Now, it shouldn't really, but it's always the possibility. Have a look at this. You see it drifting there. That's exactly what's happened. Could be costly.
One.
Alan was looking that in reverse.
8.
He's done that. Everyone's done that a few times where the slate has caught you out for no fault of your own. And if the other guy gets in and makes plenty, you feel naturally aggrieved. He's thinking, if I can make a big break here, Trump will go into the interval downcast.
9.
Yeah, he'd be totally despondent. He's had the majority of play in the opening exchanges, but he scored heavier than his opponent, but could be 3-1 behind.
16.
That shot, okay, you'll feel a little bit aggrieved. Judd Trump will do, but it's always a possibility. Why take the chance?
17.
Could have slid off the green and maybe leave the cue ball tight to the ball cushion might have been a better option for him.
$23. $30.
That's gone slightly awry. Not perfect by any stretch. Red is still potable into the right centre, but not guaranteed for a colour. So back to balk, tight on the ball cushion.
Mark Allen,
Try
30.
and hide these reds.
We talked before that Mark Allen, with every justification, feels as though he's equipped to deal with Judd Trump. And their past meetings say, yes, he is. They've played in 5 finals. These two. Allen's won 4 of them. And in their only meeting in this tournament, the British Open, last 16. We talked before that Mark Allen, with every justification, feels as though he's equipped to deal with Judd Trump. And their past meetings say, yes, he is. They've played in 5 finals. These two. Allen's won 4 of them. And in their only meeting in this tournament, the British Open, making in that match 3 centuries. He's produced so much good snooker against this particular opponent.
Another forced error. Could have been nicer, this. Could have been easier. Red into the right centre. Yeah, nicely dispatched.
$4. $5.
Jumped up off the shot, knew immediately there wasn't enough juice in the white to get on the correct side of the blue.
10. Mark Allen, 10.
At the World Championship this year, Mark Allen was on the verge of beating John Higgins. He missed a red with the rest. Higgins did the rest.
One.
Can Trump punish like the Scot did? On table 2, it is 2-all at the mid-session interval.
6.
Oliver Lyons had the chance to take a 3-1 lead, but needing pink and black, he overcut the pink to the green pocket. Jones needed no further invitation.
Seven.
Yeah, tried to play on the pink and the left centre. What sort of an angle? He really wanted to be straight on the pink, but cue ball is run just a trifle further than that. No, that was asking a bit much, and
Judd Trump, 7.
yeah, fractions. Bit straighter on that pink, he was perfect. Had to force it in. Trying to develop the red and black, but this time I think it will cost them the frame.
1. Eight. 9.
In the calendar year of 2024, Judd Trump has been to the quarterfinals of every world ranking event he's taken part in. But he's not content with that. He's a trophy lifter.
14.
And now he's in danger of being
50.
ousted by one of his major rivals. Trump needs a snooker in this frame if this elementary
21.
red goes in. Or should we say when it goes in.
22.
Mark Allen will be more than halfway to victory, Ken.
Yeah, and he'd be pleased. That was a great win in the last frame, and he's just picking up the pieces.
29.
Not playing at his ultimate best, but he's doing what he has to do. Playing tough match play snooker, not scoring
30.
like the way we know he can. But doing what he has to do to win. And so far, well, he's leading the charge.
37. Mark Allen, 37. And
The story so far, Trump has the milestone, but Allen has the lead. 3-1.
Yes, thanks, Jill. It was a mixed bag, wasn't it? Before the interval, the lengthy first frame, the historic century from Trump, and the steal from Allen. And he dominated in the end the 4th frame. So Trump has had the 1000th century, yes, but he will not be celebrating if he loses tonight. Interesting just coming in, Allen ahead between them on the overall head-to-head. 14 wins to 11. He's won the last 2 in finals. So Trump has had trouble against him of late.
One.
Well, what a pot to start the second mini session.
One. Three.
Yeah, but looking to really impose himself on this second session, Judd. Intimidated by his opponents. It's certainly too strong a word, but he's certainly not, I don't think, as much in his comfort zone, it would seem, playing Mark Allen.
Four.
The best way to solve that is just stay at the table yourself. Don't let Mark Allen near it.
Yeah, he needs to sort of wriggle free of the shackles, and that first pot was a great sign he's determined to do that. He's had the 15 minutes. I'm sure Jack, his brother, has imparted a few words of wisdom as well. Try and play the match on his own terms.
Yeah, getting in early like this with a good long pot, winning the frame one visit
10.
is obviously exactly the plan I'd like to execute. It seems every frame that sort of gets to sort of the last 3 or 4 reds in the colours, Mark Allen is able to sort of freeze them out. So for Judd Trump to win this match, it's all about scoring. Can't see him winning from 3-1 behind if the frames
11.
get at all tactical.
$18. $19. $24. Judd Trump, 24.
I'm not a fan of that safety shot. Okay, it's a risk, but I would like to have seen him maybe play off the bunch and try and open them up, get the cue ball back to the baulk cushion. Keeping it tight like this, I think it's playing into Mark Allen's hands. You've got to try and impose your own game, your own style on your opponent if you're Judd Trump. Again, with this safety, I would favour a slightly thicker contact on the bunch, open the reds up. Again, it's pretty cagey stuff. Okay, it's a good safety shot. Oh, it's a very good safety shot, actually, but I think playing a more aggressive contact on the reds, opening them all up, asking Mark a question. That's the point I'm making is Mark Allen can just play a sort of containing safety shot. And Judd's not really got, okay, he's got the upper hand in the safety exchange, but is he really getting any advantage? Again, very thin off the reds where he could have stunned off it, opening them up a wee bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that stats show that Allen on the safety tonight has been, by some distance, the superior. 87% play 67. Trump will be disappointed though. He got in, didn't he, with a great red, and then he ended up wrong side of the blue. He would have had a nice angle top side to go into the reds. Tried to go around the table, didn't work. And now we're back to this. This is not what he wanted, I'm sure, when he came back out after the interval.
Wow. That's another part of Judd's game that's got to be strong if he's going to win this match tonight, because there's going to be lots of safety battles. You're going to have to create chances by long potting, and that wasn't difficult at all. That's a bad and worrying miss if you're a Judd Trump fan, that one.
One.
Yeah, got in first in the frame, had another chance to get in there. But now Mark Allen with what could be a very significant visit in the overall context of the match. He is tough, there's no doubt about that. He's developed this real hardness to his game over the last couple of years.
9.
And the other sort of wrinkle in this is that he started the season as world #1 and of course would love to have stayed there. Judd Trump actually was before Saudi, but really rubber stamped by Saudi, has gone a long way past him. So Trump's going to be there for a while, but all Mark Allen can do is try and win tournaments and get closer to him. But the fact that he would have beaten him again, beaten the world #1 tonight, I think would be very satisfying.
14. $15. 22. 23. 30. 31.
I think he's just got the angle just to brush off these 4 in pot in this red.
37.
You fully expect Mark Allen to win the frame at this visit. It's exactly what he's one of the best in the world at. Close control with the cue ball around this area. Nice little stuns and screws,
44.
little cannons. This was a big frame, this first frame after the interval. Bigger,
45.
you would have to say, for Judd Trump to get back into it. But in a way, just as big for Mark Allen. He wanted to continue his sort of domination of this match.
$52.
A little shake of the head. It tells me that he's finished absolutely dead straight in this red.
$53.
No, believe it or not, he was playing for the blue into the right middle there. And got down quickly to this. It's not easy. It's not a gimme. But played it beautifully. Sure he didn't play for it into that pocket.
58. $59.
And again, he's finished straight here. Just needed a couple more inches on the cue ball. He will need another red. So couldn't get close to it. Can play, I guess, with a degree of safety in mind. But if the red goes in, Trump needs snookers.
64.
Judd Trump, who got in with a great long red, and then had a chance at another long red, which he missed. That opened the door for Allen.
Mark Allen, 64. One.
Yeah, I was watching Trump as he sat down. He fully expected Allen to knock that in. So, at the moment, the milestone century is the only highlight of the night for Trump. Allen just taking the 4 points.
5.
3 snookers needed on the last red.
Mark Allen, 5.
I'm a little bit surprised the shot Mark Allen played on the red there. It kind of invited Judd to come back to the table. I think if Mark Allen had played a proper safety shot, he would have stayed in his seat. Anyway, it's all forgotten. And it's 4-1. Hard to see a way back for Judd Trump now. And you have to do something special and get a little help from his opponent, which you doubt will happen.
Yeah, Allen, he's potting the crunch pulls. And, you know, he's doing this his way. And whatever anyone else thinks about it, it's up to his opponents to find a way to get through it, to get on top of him, to play their game. Trump tried to do that in this frame. It didn't work. He went wrong.
10. 13. 17.
Mark Allen won't be counting his chickens yet. He knows Judd Trump can reel frames off in succession, but he's a racing favourite to take on Mark Selby as he plays an extravagant shot to get the ping into play. Yeah, that'll be some battle tomorrow night if it is Alan Selby. It's almost rubbing it in, isn't it? Playing sort of Trump-style shots here. Look at this. Didn't move his feet there. Just waiting for the cue ball. Excellent. Mark Allen firmly on top. He's got Judd Trump bang under where he wants him. And he's one away from the semi-finals of the British Open, leading 4-1. Now, Jack Jones has just potted a terrific pink to win the 5th frame against Oliver Lyne. So 3-2, was 2-0 down, but Jack Jones, the world semi-finalist, in front. And here, Mark Allen needs one more to take on Mark Selby. Remember, it's John Higgins for the win of the Jones-Lyons match. After a lot of snooker, a lot of matches, a lot of faces we've seen, we're coming down to the real business end of this tournament. of course, we saw Dave Gilbert from this position that Trump's in really come back impressively against Mark Selby. It's going to have to be that, though. If it is to happen for Trump, it's going to have to be, I think, big breaks. Not winning the more disjointed frames. I think in Gilbert's case earlier, he really sort of loosened up at this point and just sort of went for it because he felt that was the only option. Yeah, Alan not happy with that one. He was moving quickly back to his seat. 20 minutes since Trump's last pot. It's just not happening. Trying to get in his long game is just not really working. Mark Allen gets his first real chance to get this one.
One.
Well, he nearly overcut it, but it's wriggled in.
It's a good chance.
Cushion, isn't it? Yes, Brad. Cushion.
I think they may have just checked, actually, that this is a red and not the brown. It's amazing to think some snooker players are slightly colourblind. Just ask the referee for clarification. Mark Williams, actually, is another one who, if the brown goes in amongst the reds, sort of struggles.
Seven.
That's a bad shot, especially for someone
12.
that's got the cue ball control. of Mark Allen. Played to go past the red. They were really disappointed because he would have known what a good chance this was. Absolutely not even looked at the two reds either side of the black into right corner. None of them are easy. But
Mark Allen, 12.
wow, is Judd snookered? Behind the jaw of the pocket? I think he might be. Certainly to get to the right edge of the pack to go back to bulk. Can he get through?
Some touch. Trump has played on this table all week, but of course it's been reclothed. Trump's not in snooker to be known as consistent, but this is the 10th ranking event he's played in 2024, and he's reached the quarterfinals of all 10. Obviously, with some of them, he's gone on further to win them, to be in finals. There's a lot of matches you've got to plough through to get to this stage. But of course, he's used to going further, he's used to picking up trophies, and disappointed if it's a heavy defeat this evening, clearly. Particularly as I think when it gets to this stage, that's where he usually starts to really improve in tournaments. Well, he's having a look at potential plan. Oh, it's finished great. He's on the pink. Trump has said himself that quite often in the past, he needs one shot to really get himself going again. Could that be the one in this match?
8.
Now it's about keeping control, something Alan's really good at in this position, close control.
$14. 15.
Great moment when he made his 1000th century in his 20th season. He said he thinks he was 4 or 5 when he first played snooker. What he remembers, though, is the very first shot he played, he potted a ball. So The omens were good from the off, that he was something
20.
special. By the age of 7 or 8, he was by far the best junior in the region and one of the best in the country. At 10, he won the English National Under-15 title.
$23. $30. $31. $38. $39. $45. $46.
So has that plan
53.
turned things? Well, it certainly got him in this frame. There's still a long way to go to win it and, of course, to get back into the match. But equally, had he
54.
missed it, it could all have been over.
Yeah, important to do win these frames, these situations in one visit. Not only does it put pressure on your opponent, but it just gives you that bit of inspiration, that boost of confidence.
61. $62.
Well, this is more like it if you're a
68.
Judd Trump supporter. Killing frames off in one visit. This is frame ball.
69.
So that plan was the catalyst for this frame. Let's see if it's the catalyst for a full-scale comeback.
76. 77. $84. $85.
Here it is again.
$92. Judd Trump,
92. A
92.
very important
And
contribution from Judd Trump, as I say, to kill the frame off in one go. Mark Allen still favourite, but his lead is reduced to 4-2.
Trust a Trader, sponsoring ITV4 Evenings.
TrustATrader.com.
Welcome back to Friday night here in Cheltenham. Now the other quarter-final, Jack Jones had just missed a red. He was 2-0 down to Oliver Lyons. He's come back to 3-2, but has just missed the ball, and he's not happy about it. So, of course, that's live on ITVX for you. Oliver Lyons trying to reach his first ever ranking semi-final. Jack Jones, of course, reached the World Championship final, but he's looking to back that up with deep runs in the tournaments this season, keep his top 16 place, and obviously try and win a tournament. That's the next step for him. The winner will play John Higgins, who looks very good again in the semi-finals tomorrow afternoon. Oliver's father, Peter, has been in a ranking semi-final, so it would be, for the family, a big deal, of course, if Ollie could do that as well. As Trump returns here, it was a terrific break, wasn't it? But he needs more of the same.
Thank you, frame 7. Mark Allen to break.
Become a very interesting rivalry, this. It's nothing personal between them, just in a snooker sense. A lot of people will remember the UK final, 2011, which went by in a bit of a blur. It was all big breaks. Allen came back, but Trump held him off to win 10-8. A lot of memorable matches since. Good pot, this is where you're sort of hoping just to nudge one of the bulk colours land on it.
Mark Allen 1. Attention ball. Foul. No miss. Mark Allen 4.
Well, I'm not sure what Mark Allen expects to gain from putting it back. I'm sure Judd Trump will hit the pack this time. That's a different kind of safety shot that Mark Allen's played there than he has been all night. That was aggressive, opening the reds up. Got a good cue ball. And that's the beauty of that shot. Basically forcing Judd into taking this red on. Okay, he's not left a pot on. It's certainly not an easy one. Choice of 2 reds to right middle, the one to the right of the blue, and the one closest to the cue ball. But just shows you what an effective shot that is, the aggressive safety. It could pay dividends now. This is not so easy now for Judd to get out of this and not leave a pot on.
No, there's reds everywhere.
Foul. No miss. Mark Allen, 4.
Well, Judd's left choice of reds to the right corner, but the positional side of the shot, straightforward. I don't know if he can avoid contact with another red and taking this one on. No, he could. No, he's played it well.
1.
So, his chances, even though maybe not directly, but this chance has come about from that aggressive safety shot that Mark Allen played a couple of shots ago. This chance to win the match now.
Five. Six.
Well, I don't think he'd like the contact, but at least the pot went in. And he is on the blue to the corner.
Yeah,
11.
I don't think he will, but this red to right corner, he can screw across for the black here. I think he'll probably go back up for blue. Won't entertain the black while it's near that cushion, but it is an option. And you get the black back on the spot, makes the whole break a whole lot easier. And the fact that he's left-handed as well makes the black even more of an option.
Twelve.
Not sure. Don't think he played for the black. He overhit it by quite a way.
Seventeen. 18.
I can only assume it's putting so much into the pot at the moment that the positional side of it is not. You can't buy a perfect positional shot at the moment. He keeps potting balls, but because he's trying so hard to do that, it's not. The break isn't flowing from one shot to the other.
$22.
Yeah, bring the cue ball down the left side of the table for. Well, he's got a choice of 3 reds, I think. 2 to the right corner, and if he goes too far, the red to the left of the pink is available to the right middle. Just putting the cue ball into an area here.
$27.
It's not finished great on either of these reds, to be honest. This red is going to have to power this in with topspin, force the cue ball round off 2 cushions, back up for blue. And that's a brilliant
28.
shot. He wants the cue ball to stop. And that's a brilliant shot. It's not been easy this break, has it?
No, I mean, the cue ball has done some travelling, hasn't it, around this table? Doesn't fancy the black where it is, pink not available, so working off the blue and smaller colours. And now he's missed the blue.
Mark Allen, 28.
Yeah, you can't keep putting yourself out of trouble. I say, he couldn't buy a perfect positional shot that whole break.
One. Six.
Right,
12.
a bit unlucky there. Opened the reds up beautifully, but you can see the cue ball near the cushion. Similar problem to Mark Allen had. He's got to force it in with topspin off a couple of cushions. That's the red he's playing. And he's decided against this one. Going for the cut instead. Blind pocket, not easy. Right in the middle.
13.
And it looks like, oh, unless he's going to be very aggressive and take the green on, I think it's end of break. I think he's going to lay the snooker. It's a big shot, the green. He misses it. Probably costs them the match.
here we go. It is going to be green. Yeah, every credit.
16.
Yeah, you don't win the tournaments that Judd Trump's won without being able to pot these big shots when it really matters, and be brave enough to take them on as well. And that kiss in the pink was delightful.
So the red's all in the open. Mark Allen had his chance. He was just working to keep the break going, wasn't he? And eventually missed the blue. Well, this could be about getting on the red on the left-hand side, near the cushion.
24.
Play to move that red out. That's near the left cushion. Let me play it again here. The same shot. Cushion first.
31.
Yeah, good shot.
Thirty-seven. 38. Trump.
Well,
38.
it looked like he'd done the hard work getting that red into play that we mentioned, but now, with the missed green, he hands the initiative right back to Mark Allen. That was out of nowhere.
One.
Nice. Again, cue ball control has let him down. He's landed pretty much in no man's land here. Played for the blue, or choice of blue or green, I would say. The angle's not great in the pink. The topspin is a good shot. Where's the brown? Where's the brown? Oh, he's got past it. That's a fantastic shot.
7.
I'm not sure he played to go left side of the brown, but he'll take it now.
Mark Allen, 7. Thank you.
Well, you heard the groan from the crowd. They couldn't believe that. That World Grand Prix final they played at the start of 2023, the decider was a little bit like this. It was down to the colours and some unexpected misses. Trump 6 behind.
Two. 5. Nine.
Blue and pink to keep himself in the British Open. He looked over for Judd Trump.
14.
Well, you wouldn't say he was ideal on this pink, would you? Just needs the pink. Another twist in the tail. It's there.
20 in the frame. Judd Trump.
Trump survives. Mark Allen had his opportunity, missed that pink. This has got a lot closer. It's 4-3. It's 3-3. Jack Jones and Oliver Lines. It was 2-0 Lines, 3-2 Jones. Lines has won frame 6. Trump, I'm sure, must have felt he was out as he was watching Allen attempting to put away those last few balls, but not to be. Something about this tournament, obviously, in the best of 7 section, we had a lot of deciders. This afternoon, we had Mark Selby again going all the way before dispatching Dave Gilbert. And this match has got a lot harder to call. Semi-finals will be best of 11. The first one will feature John Higgins in the afternoon against either Jones or Lines, and then it's Mark Selby tomorrow night against either this man, Judd Trump, or Mark Allen. So this crowd are getting their money's worth again. This tournament has really built up here at Cheltenham and snooker in general over the years. It's good that World Snooker Tour have stuck with the venue. Become a popular one with players, I think.
Thank you.
And of course
Take
with
your
the
seats,
crowd.
please. Frame 8. Judd Trump to break.
Trump's still in it then. We obviously think it moved. He doesn't seem to be a fan of any of the tables here, even the one he made the maximum on.
Wow. That's incredible that Judd has left this red. I was looking at him in his seat and he's smiling. He can't believe it. What an error. He obviously just didn't look. He can't believe it. What an absolute gift for Mark Allen. But again, nowhere with a cue ball. Absolutely nowhere.
8.
played for the red to the right, the pink to the same pocket as the black ball. Is this a sign of frustration? He's looking to pot the red into the right corner and screw off the bunch. This wasn't the game plan in frame one.
Mark Allen, 8.
Well, Trump couldn't believe he left the red to right middle, but it's not cost him much. But that's not in. So Allen immediately back at the table.
One. Six. Seven.
Well, surely once he opens the black to both pockets, this is a major chance to get this one. That was a slight issue in the last frame. It was sort of safe-ish near the side cushion. So the cue ball was doing a lot of travelling. The pink wasn't available either.
$12. 13. 20. 21. 28. 29.
He's going to have to go into the reds at some stage. There's not enough open reds to secure the frame. This is when he decides is the right time to do so. And that's not the
36.
best shot he's played. Obviously hampered by the other red there, you can see, and because he's quite straight on the red, going to be tricky to get an angle on the black to go into the reds. This time, may have to play for the last open red. If he can get to somewhere near the middle of the cue ball to put topspin to follow through of 2 cushions, he could leave himself low in the black.
Yeah, the next target is to get all the long stuff out of the way again. There was a match at the Masters years ago where he didn't manage it. He sort of dropped the long rest into the reds.
That was an excellent shot. That's the best
44.
positional shot he's played for a while, actually. Hit this one perfectly. Not sure whether he'll play for the blue. It's actually easier to go into the bunch from a bolt colour here. Green, I would suggest. He's going to do it from the blue.
45.
I'm only saying that just because the pink's a little bit of a distance away from the reds. He may look to just pull the cue ball just to the left of the pink as we look. And the 2 reds to the left of the 7, right in the middle of those 2 reds. And he's caught the pink first, which was not the plan. Didn't get into the cue ball. Let's end a break.
50.
Just wants to miss the pink. Certainly that healthy lead, 58-point lead. He'll shut up shop now, Mark Allen, I think, in order to get this win over the line.
Allen, 50.
And that's an excellent safety shot.
Well, as you say, good lead, 58. Is this the final chance he needs to get this one?
One.
Oh, he's gone past the black and he's not on the red. Wow, just when you
7.
think can't go wrong, it has.
Mark Allen, 7.
Well, it's red and a colour needed for Alan to get this finally won. He had the chance in the last frame, missed the yellow. He's had chances in this frame.
One.
But it looks like it's over now. In some ways, the pattern was set in that first frame. It was lengthy. Judd Trump's sort of natural attacking game just went AWOL. Of course, he did make his 1,000th century. That was a highlight in frame 2, but it was the close third frame that he failed to kill off.
Six.
Still wants another red in, though. It's only one snooker to tie at the minute.
Yeah, it's a little bit surprised he bloody can. I thought it was easy to come off the black cushion for the red that's closest to right corner, and that would have sealed the deal. This red does cut in. It's whether he wants to. The only thing about it, if you go for it and miss it, you leave it over the pocket. And you let Judd come back to the table. But I mean, I'm looking at Judd in his chair. I'm not sure how much he's got left to give. Looks a little bit despondent.
Shout, and in it goes. It's always an interesting match between these two, but there's no doubt of late it's Alan who's had the edge. He won the World Grand Prix final at the start of last year, the Champion of Champions 10 months ago as well. So this is a hat-trick of victories
Mark Allen, 7.
over Judd Trump. He's going to have a look here, Trump, but he's 72 behind with 59 on.
Frame conceded. Frame and match. Mark Allen.
Mark Allen would like to have won more comfortably, but the main thing is he has beaten the man who took his world #1 ranking early this season. Allen continues into the semi-finals of the British Open. He'll play Mark Selby on Saturday night. He's beaten Judd Trump 5-3.